showtime.
BS&B Media, in association with STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
Welcome in, everybody. It's best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Bishop Jeremy in the house. What's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas?
All right. And Trell, the OTC from Sports View Wrestling. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Dale? Welcome back, Bishop. You was missed last week, man. Lots to talk about this.
Yes, sir. So much to talk about this week. Look, WWE had a fantastic weekend. Shows. I thought everything was excellent. Leading up until I forgot even to look at NXT. Now that I think about it, so we're gonna have to go over NXT by memory, I guess, today. But yes, man,
I got you.
Raw, Crown Jewel, SmackDown, they were like all hard hitting me, man.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to wake up for it in the morning, but yeah. Listen, when you wake up in this dark and you wear nothing but a hoodie and it's listen, they better put on a banger, having us up there early, and they did. They woke us up. They definitely woke us up.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, all right, let's start off with some news. Let's start off with this. Actually, let's just go in with this.
Eulogy.
This the freaking Vision, RIP, 2025 and 2025.
Yeah, dearly beloved, we are gathered here to say goodbye to another faction destroyed by Seth Rollins.
Yes, another faction destroyed, but this time it's Seth Rollins that gets the exit as Braun Breaker spears the crap out of him, and then Bronson Reed tsunamis the crap out of him. Did y'all see this coming? Did it catch you by surprise? Like, how did you feel during the whole thing?
We saw it coming, but I wasn't expecting to either later on in the year or right at the beginning of the year, where this would be like, Braun Breaker's breakout moment and it's time for him to move on. Because the seeds were there. He hasn't been locked into Seth for a minute. But the one thing I love about WWE is like when you know it's coming and they still get you with the shock value.
Yes.
Because we was already tired. We was getting ready to log off because we've been up since 4:30 in the morning covering Raw. We were like, well, all right, it was a great show, everybody. We was like, about to rate the show, and then you had the All Rights Reserved 2025, blah, blah, blah. It's done. Seth Rollins stands tall, and then wham. And it was like a domino effect of what the hell? It was insane, man. I couldn't believe it. It couldn't happen to a better guy. Even my mom walked in, she's like, it's about time.
Yeah, they've been teasing it for like a month or so. I didn't expect it to happen this soon. I'm glad that it did.
Yeah,
but supposedly,
and now,
go ahead.
Oh no, you about to get into it. I know where you're about to go. So go ahead.
Well, supposedly Seth's hurt, and there's potential that they could strip him of the title too. So, also, Becky officially left. It's bad when you're your wife leaves the group.
let's talk about that injury because it looked like it came on this spot here. He went coast to coast, head first, and landed directly on that shoulder. They're calling it a torn rotator cuff. Yeah, this is why Shane McMahon went coast to coast on his back, bro.
Yeah. And it's crazy because shortly after that match, I don't know if it was in an interview or he said it, that he basically told us and no one paid attention. He was like, yeah, there's gonna be some ramifications from doing that headbutt. So he pretty much warned us that he was gonna pay for it. And sure enough, there was a photo of him eating ice cream with a fan in a sling.
Yep.
So, and then when he came out, he was wearing that big ass jacket. When he got jumped by Braun, they never took the jacket off.
Right.
He was still holding the arm when he took the tsunami. So that's how I'm like, people are like, oh, he's doing it again. I'm like, nah, I don't think WWE is going to do it 2 times in a row, especially when it's announced that he supposedly is going to vacate, the title, the championship.
Right. Well, and apparently there's distrust backstage too because of that first time. So nobody knows if this is real or if it's a work.
Yeah, because he got everybody good the first time.
Yeah. I assume jumping him out of the group was a direct relation to the injury.
Right.
Like, okay, well, you got injured. We got to drop the title. Let's do it this way. Boom.
Right.
And that's what they did. So.
Yeah. Everything I've been seeing, that wasn't supposed to happen until next year.
Yeah.
So now
that's how I had it.
So now you have 2 options here. So, and honestly, I don't like the second option. So you can go with Punk at Saturday night's main event, which I think that's what they should do. Or you could go with Braun Breaker. But how do you promote him as the future if you go with Braun Breaker? Because he would be the present. I don't know if he's ready. I think he looks ready. But as far as like all the stuff that comes with carrying a championship, I don't think he can handle that just yet.
I think he can because he got Paul Heyman right there beside him, much like Brock Lesnar had Paul Heyman beside him, and look how Brock Lesnar's rookie year turned out. No NXT, no nothing. Braun is a gifted athlete. 2, the scenario I would do, which hasn't been done in years, is hold. We're mid-October. Survivor Series is the end of next month. They should hold like a little mini tournament, get to the finals, and have Braun Breaker win the championship, kind of like when Roman Reigns beats Dean Ambrose at that Survivor Series a few years back when Sheamus cashed in. Have Braun versus, you can do Braun versus Punk in the finals, or Braun versus Jay, or Braun versus LA Knight, and have Braun win the title that way. And depending on how long Seth Rollins is going to be out from that surgery, it may or may not change WrestleMania plans, because I still had Roman and Seth for the World Championship. If Seth is going to be gone past Mania, why not do Braun and Roman? Because that's pretty much a future matchup anyway, and have it for the world title and have Roman beat Braun for the title.
Well, and if you do it that way, it would also have Roman still feuding with that faction. So it would still make sense.
Yeah, I think it's like a 3-month injury.
Because I think he's next on the list anyway.
Yeah.
So coming back in January, it should be fine. And that's on the road to WrestleMania. You can do everything you want to do right there. So yeah. See that.
Because if Rollins comes back early, do you do Rollins and Braun at Mania or before Mania? And if you do it at Mania, where does that leave Roman? Who does Roman fight?
If he came back early, like in time for the Rumble, I would say do it at the Rumble. and not like have him as a surprise entrant.
Okay.
Like number 30.
Okay.
Have him
No,
have him
I'm
come in at
saying
number 30.
Seth and
That makes
Braun as a one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because you know how they like to do the surprise entrance. In this case, I don't think they should go that route. I think they should do.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
I
just
heard-
saying that it's feasible.
Yeah, I heard for rotator cuff surgery, it at least takes 4 to 6 months. So if the minimum is 4 months, he's gonna miss the Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I thought it was 3 months. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, and he's a little bit older now. He's what? Probably
Right.
40 would be my guess.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's going to take a little
He's like
longer
around our
for him to
age.
heal. Yeah.
But I mean, look about the contenders. Like, yo, Punk is the number one contender.
Right.
You know, he won, so you
Mhm.
definitely got one side of it. What I think, is you figure out the other side of
Give
it.
Punk a pass.
Via some kind of tournament or something. Yeah, so yeah, I like that.
Well, and they're also in a good
Yeah.
spot with everybody that's in contention for the title too. I mean, if you
Yeah.
really wanted
Mhm.
to, you could throw Bronson in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have a little tournament, have everybody in there. Somebody can beat Bronson, so it won't be Braun versus Bronson, because obviously they're not going to do that.
Hi, Faith.
What's up, Faith? Hey, Daniel Woman's here. So you ain't gotta worry about that, and then maybe Punk can get like a free pass to the finals, and then he'll face the winner of the tournament. Ooh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, it's a good point. I think you're gonna see like a lot of shifting now. Maybe you got some different storylines gonna move up.
Yeah.
To like the
Mhm.
forefront. Like this could happen.
Yeah.
You know, Punk versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Like, that could happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, they've been
okay,
teasing
and
that
that could be
too.
the finals.
Yeah,
That could be the finals.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I would love to see that.
Yeah, they have so many options right now.
They've got nothing but
This is why
talent on the
WWE
roster.
is
Yeah, I mean-
so good right now, because this is why WWE is so good right now, because they got so many
Yep.
stars at the top, where it's not just the normal, like, oh, the predictable this guy and this guy. Now
Right.
you got at least 5, and you can throw in a few. Hell, you can, depending on how big the tournament, just for shits and giggles, you can throw in like Dominic Mysterio
Yeah.
since he's already doing a tour, main event the
Mhm.
tour with CM Punk replacing Seth Rollins. So it's like, just throw that in there, you know?
And it's kind of funny too, because like you have all these people in the mix, and sometimes you think, well, this person's going to end up ultimately being left out, or that person, but something like this happens and they're right back in there.
Mhm. Yep. And hey, you can
Exactly.
always just pop the cap on AJ Styles again. You know,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
you know,
And
you're not
it's
really doing anything right now.
And
Come
it's
on.
just like any other professional sport. Next man up.
Yes, exactly. So AEW got sent a nasty letter from WWE, cease and desist, as Andrade
Dumbass.
is still within a non-compete. Apparently AEW was not aware of this. And so yeah, they sent that letter, and he has to stop being on TV.
First
Bad boy.
First of all, I'm definitely gonna talk shit next Wednesday. But since we're talking about it now, first of all, you are the head honcho of $1 million company, a big time company. You bring in people all the time after their non-compete clause, whatever. How the hell you not know that this man who just got fired
Uh-huh.
isn't going to have a non-compete clause? And not only does he have a non-compete clause, he has a year non-compete clause.
Really? I thought it was just the 90 days.
No, remember, dude got fired.
Yeah, he got fired.
Wow.
So he had, So when he showed up, because even I wasn't sure. I thought that oh, maybe you got fired is different. Apparently not. If you're Andrade number one, how do you not know you don't have a compete clause?
Yeah,
Like, how do you not know?
right.
Like, now
So-
you're
You should
gonna
know
be sitting
that.
at home. You're gonna be sitting at home in Mexico for a full year. You can't even do independence. Nothing.
Oh, he can't wrestle on the Indies at all.
You can't go nowhere because you're under
I
contract.
thought he
with
could wrestle
WWE
on the
still.
Indies as long as you wasn't on TV. Okay.
No, you have to have a
Okay.
permission if you're an active wrestler to do these indie promotions. He can't do nothing.
So my biggest question is, what kind of lawyers does Tony Khan have that they're not looking into this stuff?
He should already know this by now. How many
Right,
X stars that
that's what I'm
has
saying.
he signed?
Yeah.
Like let's just go down the list. The Hurt Syndicate, Mox, Jericho.
Yeah.
It's like so many people. Miro when he went over there, Aleister
Yeah.
Black when they went over there, they had
Edge.
no complete clauses. Yeah, they had. Well, Edge retired.
Yeah, Edge
Oh, no,
didn't have
his
a non-compete
contract
clause.
expired, right?
Yeah, he did not have a non-compete
Yeah.
clause.
Right. Okay, because he let his run out. Okay.
Mhm.
Exactly. That's when you ain't gotta worry about if yours just run out.
Right.
All these people you sign over the years, how do you let that one slip up? And you almost got sued for breach of contract and anything else because that man showed up one time. And now he got to sit at home for a full year. And like Faith said, he can raise a son. He'll have all the time in the world. He'll never miss a school date, never miss a birthday, nothing.
And
I said it before, man. That's karma.
I don't want to diminish Andrade's talent because he is super
Oh,
talented.
me neither.
Yeah, yeah.
But was somebody like Andrade really worth this hassle?
Right. He's not putting butts in seats like that.
No, he's not. He's great talent, but he's not over with the American fans.
Mhm.
Yeah, and plus it's just karma too, because all that stuff that he's done, his transgressions and all that, karma has a funny way of getting you, and they don't pick and choose how it gets you. It just gets you.
Yep, that's true. That's true. It's the pettiness for it for me.
Now, what hand did Charlotte have in
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, it's business though.
She's probably looking. She's
Get
probably
him,
looking at
Paul.
the reports. She's probably looking at the reports online and just put on her glasses and like, it's good to be the queen. Woo!
All right. Jacob Fatu is dealing with a non-wrestling injury, and it seems to be serious enough to keep him on the shelf for an extended period of time. This comes right after they started a feud with
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. So this is bad timing for him for sure. But what do we end up doing with Drew McIntyre too?
I'm hoping he'll be back before Vegas for Mania again. I'm hoping he'll make the Rumble, but if it's a significant amount of time, that sounds like the rest of the year. So, I mean, we're in October, November, December. I mean, hopefully he'll make it in April, because whatever it is, if the fact that it's a non-wrestling injury, I mean, that could have happened anywhere.
Right.
Carrying groceries, carrying his kids, or changing
and
the tire. Who knows?
On the other side of it too, this could be an illness. I mean, I hope not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It just sucks because he was about to get that big push,
Mhm.
big time feud with Drew. Yeah, let us know, Faith. She has the
Scoop,
ears
Faith.
to the Bloodline streets. It sucks because he's on his way of getting pushed to a big time feud with Drew, and ain't no telling what's gonna happen beyond that because he already put Cody Rhodes on notice about the WWE Championship.
And
So-
minus the Seth injury, throwing a monkey wrench into Survivor Series. I wonder if they were going to put Jacob Fatu with Roman and the Usos, if that would have been possible.
I don't think so because I don't think those guys are going to be involved in War Games. If you saw what happened on SmackDown, I think they just gave us War Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. We'll get to that in the SmackDown segment.
Well, I'm wondering if that was a result of, and again, Seth's injury.
Yeah. Well, no, that happened on SmackDown. That was before the injury.
Yeah, that happened. That happened before.
Oh,
Crown
okay,
Jewel.
yeah. Okay, you're right.
Yep. So, all right. Let's talk about some of the WWE releases. In addition to this list, Ridge Holland's contract expired, so he is free, but I believe he's still with an injury. But the WWE released Stevie Turner, Wes Lee, Lance Anoy, Jen Tala, Hayes Jameson, Jamar Hampton, Summer Sorrell, BJ Ray, and Draco Knox. BJ Ray, I'm not really that surprised about that dude. He's
Me neither.
got good talking, but that's about it. You know, like you're not.
Didn't he get injured too?
Yeah, he got injured too. Yeah. So yeah, that I'm not surprised about. I am surprised about this kid because like they set them up to evolve like pretty quickly, and yeah, just let him go. Same with her. They kind of shipped her off to evolve too.
Oh
Yep.
wow!
But
I had high
definitely
hopes on her.
surprised by Stevie Turner because they had her in like a GM kind of role on Evolve and assisting NXT GM, and definitely surprised by Wesley.
Yep. Wesley was the big one.
Like, man, are you kidding?
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back to TNA and join the Rascals again.
Yeah, and then be back in NXT.
Right.
The Rascal.
Y'all thought you could get rid of me.
It's a shame on it's a shame on Lance because he was saying he pretty much had bad luck on arrival.
Yeah.
He wasn't injured when he was there the entire time. They just didn't have nothing for him. So like Faith said, he just decided to go somewhere else. He didn't bother renewing, which I don't blame the guy because he was in NXT. He was signed in NXT for like a year, and not once was he on. They used him, and you would think with the bloodline, running roughshod on the main roster, you would use him on NXT to prep him, to move him up. So the term dropping the ball gets thrown around too loosely nowadays, but I think him is one of the ones they definitely dropped the ball on as far as not giving him an opportunity. Wesley, I mean, prior to him taking that time off from that back injury, his career was going where Javon Neves is right now. Mm-hmm. And when he came back, do the heel turn, it didn't really click. And what people are saying that they dropped the ball, I'm like, NXT is a developmental brand. If you don't develop, there's nothing for you. And he couldn't get that heel character over.
Well, they've also said that they don't want these guys down there much more than 2 years. If you can't cut it within 2 years, you're going to get cut.
Exactly.
But
if you're not balling like Zarya and the rest of them, you gonna go.
Right.
Yeah. But also, like I've heard people have conversations with Triple H, like, "Hey, what I got to do to make it up here?" And he's like, man, it's just timing.
Mhm.
Gotta be the right fit for
Yeah.
what we're looking for
Right.
at the right time. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is too. That's why I'm saying they dropped the ball on Lance because, I mean, his last name says it all. It was
Yeah, I
perfect
agree.
timing for anything, and it's like you couldn't use him.
Yeah.
So apparently, I guess Stevie, whatever her name is, she's
Oh damn! Hold him last minute.
she's dating one of the dudes from Pretty Deadly. He is not happy.
Oh,
Not happy. But I mean,
she wasn't really doing anything. She wasn't in the ring. She wasn't doing
right. It's
She's
the
doing
wrestling
the
business.
manager role on TV. That's really all she did. They started off doing podcasts, and then she got into the ring, and then the next thing you know, she's able assistant. Like she's been all over the place with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like
man.
Jeremy said, that's how it goes.
Well, and it makes you kind of wonder too, because Mr. Stone he's in that same role.
Yeah, same role, exactly.
Yeah.
So what's his future hold?
The only other thing he got going for him is he's doing some announcing on Evolve.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only other thing he got.
Yeah.
He does get in the ring from time to time.
Yeah, he does. And that he might want to go that route because he's not a bad wrestler.
Right.
And his character
He's a
is
guy
still
that
funny.
he can
So
beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about PJ Fate, just because she's so freaking big, like they've gotta make a role for her, like somebody's bodyguard or
Mhm.
something. Like you can't just have her on the shelf, bro.
So,
yeah,
so-
I mean, me and Faith were talking about this to send her up to the NFTs.
and I know we have Raquel Rodriguez,
Yes.
but what happened to the days of having a real heater? You know, it's like we don't get that anymore.
Mhm.
I kind of miss that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's talk real quickly about Wrestle Dream, which is happening this Saturday. And there are two matches in particular I care about, and that being the world title, Hangman versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. And this also comes as the rumors are swirling about Joe saying this is going to be his last year coming up in 2026. So are we getting old now that the wrestlers are starting to retire? You know,
Yes.
and-
Yeah, our peoples is reaching that mark.
yeah.
Well, it's
Time
funny
to-
because years ago I was talking to one of my buddies about how we've watched baseball players go through entire careers. It's like, man, we are at that age now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like AJ, John Cena at the same time, and then Samoa Joe's like, I'm not renewing my contract, and he's like, I'm not even going to tell nobody when I'm leaving. I'm just going to leave.
You know, I know this is fantasy booking, but I need one more AJ Samoa Joe match.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would really be nice there. So yeah, him going up against Hangman here. I definitely see Hangman retaining here in this feud here, but
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a
gonna be a
good
great
match,
match.
interesting for
Yeah.
sure. So
Oh yeah,
Uh,
and I still don't like how that match came about, but it's gonna be a banger.
yeah. You made me mad, so we gotta have a match.
Well, I mean, Samoa Joe, what do you do?
So
And
all right,
I
and
was listening to Sam Roberts, and he made a great point. Anytime you can do that with Samoa Joe, even though he just enters in there by himself, it's still credible because it's Samoa Joe.
absolutely. That's true. That's true. He's a credible son of a gun there, bro. The other one I'm into is Tony Storm versus Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's title. They did a little face-to-face kind of situation on Dynamite, and looked like they were going like tit for tat, taking off clothes. And I was like, oh, I'm interested to see where this goes. And then Renee Paquette jumped in and she takes off her top thing and
That
then
was
stopped
hilarious.
everything.
That was a really
Wait,
good segment.
that's what they was doing, and I
Yes.
missed it.
Yep.
I was interested to see where it's going to go. You know, Renee had to jump in.
Dale like, yes, go.
Look, Statlander is thick. Okay. But yes, then they walk out to the ring and they start getting into it in the middle of the ring, you know, to pull them apart, all that kind of good stuff. But I think this is going to be a good match, and I think this is something to try to help push Statlander over and push her over. Do you think? I mean, she's over with the crowd to a certain degree, but do you think she would rise to the level of where you want your women's champion at? What do you guys think about that?
Tony Storm is not going to be surpassed. She is the top.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants Chris Statlander. She's great, but she's never going to be Tony Storm. Nobody is.
I mean, they caught fire with Britt Baker one year, you know.
Where has she been?
I think this.
Shelf.
Oh, you ain't gonna see her. You probably ain't gonna see her, bro. She gonna be on the shelf till her contract ends.
Yeah, some wrestling politics.
But
Yeah.
Yep. But I think this version of Statlander maybe won't make it, but I always been a big Statlander fan ever since the beginning when she was doing the Alien and all that stuff. When she beat Jade Cargill, that would have been a good time, but she got injured. And then when she came back, she had a different persona.
Yeah.
And then when she came back, she had a different persona, and that was going off when she was doing like the sign language and stuff. And then she got injured again. So it's she's coming off 2 ACL surgeries and stuff like that. So it's gonna be hard for some people to get behind Stat, but I'm happy for Stat. I'm glad she's AEW Women's Champion because she's definitely gonna be a workhorse for that title.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, I'll give Stat a chance. She's one of the few there that deserves. She's one of the originals that deserves that break. Her and Hangman.
I like how in that interview she said that everything that you've seen from her is the culmination of what she is now and how she's evolved and how she's going to continue to evolve, and Tony Storm will never be able to figure her out. That was a really good line.
Yes, it was. Some things saying, did they do Andrade like that because Tony won't let Britt Baker go? So I don't know if I heard like WWE really wants to sign Britt Baker. I mean,
think they do. I mean, I see maybe they would have like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. Like then she was hot, bro.
Yeah.
Real hot. And now Charlotte's looking like her. So
I think what I think what it is if WWE sees what Tony Khan is doing, at some point there's gonna be like, whatever. Just hit us up when you're finally, out of the contract or whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and just do our thing. So
I think the funny thing,
what it is. They're probably behind the scenes still want her, but it's like they're not gonna make a big deal out of it.
I think the funny part is that when AEW first come about, Tony was like, well, I'm not going to do this to the wrestlers, and I'm not going to be like Vince. And he has become Vince.
Everybody's doing the same thing. Even
Yep.
Triple H doing the same stuff.
I mean, it's business. You have to.
It is. You got to. You got to. Right? It's business. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
I mean,
you can't keep everybody.
back in the day, they would totally kill your character. That way, you had no credibility anywhere else.
Yes.
And they can't
Yes.
do that now. But
Mhm.
so
Good point. All right, let's talk some SmackDown. Sami Zayn has another banger with the returning Shinsuke Nakamura. But the MFT show up with the returning Tama Tonga. They got a new look. What we think about the MFTs with Tama Tonga, the new look, what we got going on with them as a whole here. What y'all thinking?
first,
Yeah,
I would
this
like to
isn't-
say that I am glad that we have the old Nakamura back.
Yeah,
I love this version of it.
original music. Yes.
But as far as the MFTs, I like it. I think they could go. They're going. Looks like the Bullet Club are out, but I do like it. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see what WWE is going to do with it.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm about to say. It's not a new look. This is probably a new look for JC Mateo, but this is like the Bullet Club, War Dogs here.
Okay.
So the fact that like what Jeremy is saying, the fact that Triple H is going this route adds more intrigue, and it adds more depth to show how dangerous that Solo's group is, because now they tap into that old war paint, and Tama Tonga has added muscle.
Yeah,
Added
for real,
Yeah.
bro.
of muscle.
I'm like, take that makeup off. Let me make sure it's you.
Well, yeah, and his face doesn't even look the same. It's like he's fuller. Yeah, he is
Dude
freaking
is
jacked.
jacked. So I was like, oh shit, Solo was right. He's coming for that United States Championship, and they just put a mohole in Sammy, man. So it's I'm loving the new MFTs. Yeah, exactly, Faith. He's giving more muscular build of his dad, Haku. So it's I'm loving it, man. This is if this is what we're gonna get. And if it's just anything like New Japan, yeah, because now all the Tongans are officially in WWE.
Am I the only one disappointed that Solo didn't paint his face?
You know what? Face said the same thing. Face said the same thing. Like, why he ain't got no paint on?
Right.
And I'm like,
Maybe because he wouldn't dress.
the dude's
to
wearing a
fight.
suit.
Yeah,
Dude's wearing a suit.
That's all I can see.
And two, only two reasons I got. Dude is wearing a suit, and two, he's a Fatu. There's a difference between Fatu and Tongans. So maybe like he has no business wearing Tongan paint if he ain't Tongan. You know what I'm saying? So because that's not Solo's family tree if you really think about it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whose family?
Mm-hmm.
Whose family she does it look like now? So yeah,
Tongans. Mm-hmm.
That's
I
true.
like it.
All right, but after defending the tag team titles on SmackDown, the Wyatts go face to face with the MFTs. And this is what you were alluding to earlier, Trell, about Survivor Series War Games.
Yep. Because when I saw that, I was like, ooh, okay, so they're putting the tag team titles on notice. All right, bet. And then the more I started thinking about it, and the more I started talking with my sister over there, it's like this is going to be an all-out war and I haven't been excited for a war like this since the original Wyatts and the Shield. And imagine if they had war games back then for that encounter.
Yep.
So I'm loving it. I can't wait for it. And if it is the Shield, I mean not the Shield, if it is going to be war games, the Wyatts need a member. If Solo's going to be in this match, the Wyatts need another member. Because it ain't going to be Nikki Cross.
Howdy, right? Uncle Howdy, right?
Yeah, but it's the tag champs is Rowan and Howie, and then you got Solo, Tala, Tama, and
Oh, they need a fifth. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But Faith got some theories. She think that they're gonna split the Street Profits up, and one of them is gonna be on the Wyatts, and the other one's gonna be with the NFTs. And I was like, I can see that because the Wyatts have been trying to get in between the Profits for weeks.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
My only concern is that so they've built the Wyatt Six up to be dominant, and I'm just hoping this does not hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have the MFTs smash them, that is not going to be good for the Wyatts. Because how do you
It's
bounce
not.
back for that and
But-
give them credibility?
Easy. I mean, when the Shield lost to the Wyatts, it didn't hurt the Shield. They still bounced back, and they were still a dominant team for at least another year and a half.
Yeah, but the Wyatt
So,
Six have been on shaky
I
ground.
don't think it's
then.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
The
That's
Wyatts
the
because-
only
Right.
issue.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because you gotta build the MFTs, and they're coming out with this look. You can't have them with this war paint and then have them lose.
Right.
Like if they can take down the Wyatts, that's gonna build them up because all of them, each team's gonna come out good with this because the Wyatt Six is always gonna be fine. The MFTs is the ones. This is Solo's moment. He's leading this brand new group. It has to go down that way, you know. So I think it won't hurt them. If it's booked very well, it shouldn't hurt them.
And at what point do you put the tag titles on MFTs? Because it's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, they've been playing kind of volleyball with the titles
Yeah.
for a minute now. So that part I don't think is going to be damaging to them losing the titles, but I can see losing that as a unit being kind of devastating.
Yeah.
So yeah. Faith saying Wise need to win. The MFTs, if Solo is in the game and he takes the pin, they could build Tama's displeasure.
Mm.
Okay. That could build out a story for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's
I
so
mean,
that's
we already had one leader get kicked out already, so they're gonna
that was sort of Solo's
they're
role
gonna do
versus
a lot of that this year. Kicking.
Okay. This
But I think the MFT should get the win though.
All right, and we got to see Zelina Vega be aligned with her real life husband. And by the way, Aleister Black is a wizard, just like Chris Jericho. Right.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
I
was
am
good
glad
stuff.
to see
I
him
mean-
doing something with Zelina now.
Yeah. And she was due for something new, too.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I'm happy for her because ain't no telling how many years they've always had stories and discussions on what they would do if they were like teaming together, if they would have some type of storyline together and it just never
Right.
panned
We
out.
talk about it now.
He leaves with AEW.
Yeah.
he leaves and goes to AEW. So we're like, well, that's never gonna happen. But he comes back, and I'm anxious to see the next character step in Selena Vega because she got that, the witch-like hair color and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So ain't no telling what sorceries that she's gonna be doing. It's kind of like it's bittersweet though because I kind of feel like this is where Cross and Scarlett should be doing
Yeah.
as well. But I'm still happy that is Alistair and Zelina, and that match was good. So I dig the ending with the whole fireball, and I like how the fireball was executed correctly. On top of that, and I saw a meme online when it was comparing Alistair's fireball to Darby Allin.
Mm.
They was, I don't know if you guys saw that. They was trying to compare it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was trying to poke fun at Darby Allin or something, but yeah, it was. This was necessary because it was a street fight, and
Right.
I have a question. At the end of all this, do you see Damian Priest joining them?
No.
No.
I don't
I
think
It was
thought
like
about
one
that,
of those you can't beat them, join them.
so.
Because I think
he
like
really
the
more-
House of Black could be coming back.
Good point. Good point. I just don't see Damian Priest jumping into like another group and then being
Right.
like a beta as well.
I think what I would like to see, and it's not going to happen, but because Rhea's got too much stuff going on Raw, but have the Terror Twins reform.
I mean, honestly, she's not really doing too much now. Like they had the little thing. They got
Eventually,
the thing
she's
on
gonna have to move to SmackDown.
Yeah,
Mm,
this would be a good time to do it.
right. This that could work. That could work. And that could save him for sure. So I like that.
I actually like how you got to see Zelina hand Aleister Black the fireball thing too.
Well, the way she looked afterward, like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. But, so she didn't look complicit. I mean, I know she's complicit,
Yeah.
but that's the vibe she gave me though. So
Yeah,
all right,
it's almost like she's about to crack a devious smile too.
Mhm.
right. Mm-hmm. That would have solidified it, but she didn't do that route. So all right. Oh, you frozen. Come on, stop being freezing. Oh my god. Okay, well, Roman loses the match at Crown Jewel to Bronson Reed. Jey Uso appears to help and all this stuff with Jimmy Uso as well. But Jey Uso spears Roman through a table and he loses the match. And of course, he says, hey, this is only one way this can work. And you know how it is. My way. So, what do you guys see happening with the family here? Roman and the Usos. Let's start off with you, Jeremy.
I don't know. Well, since Jay's the one that speared him, I'm thinking maybe there's going to be a little bit of beef between them, but ultimately, I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. He got Roman to get a little bit of the potty mouth, and now he doesn't want to see him till Christmas. So I think it's just a case of them giving Roman time off.
Okay, gotcha. Try what you think.
That's a lot to think. I think Roman, before when the bloodline was going strong, it was all about the family protecting Roman, making sure his seat at the throne stays untouched. Now it feels like Roman is out to prove himself again because he hears the whispers from the fans, probably from the locker room, that Roman can never do nothing on his own. Roman has said himself he missed having the power, and when he said he's missed having the power, he doesn't mean he's missed being a champion. He just missed having, that overall just power, like God mode or something.
Control.
So I think he's telling the Usos, like, look, I appreciate y'all from helping me. I love you guys. I always want you to be there for me. But he's like pretty much telling them he needs to do this on his own. If he goes down, he goes down. You two need to worry about yourselves and get to the level where I'm at. And Jay is still not listening because he's still trying to be in right hand mode, trying to please Roman. And Roman's like, dude, just do you. Like, you've helped for many years, just like do you. And Jimmy is still trying to be there for everybody, and it's like he needs to figure out his own thing. So I think what's going to happen is Roman's going to go his way, and eventually the Usos, they're going to have to fight it out.
So I just had a thought. It probably won't happen, but what if Roman took Cody's title and Jay took the other title?
Okay.
I think that'd be really intriguing.
True, absolutely. It's just you have to build out so much to it for Roman to take the title from Cody again, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I think when Cody finished his story, I think that was it between him and Roman. Because remember when they teamed up in Bad Blood, he's like, after this, I'm done. I'm done with anything and everything Bloodline. And that includes him. And Roman told Cody, you're in my way in life. So I think they just pretty much tell us, we're not going to see this match anytime soon again.
Okay.
So I think Roman's just going to go his own way because he's already tribal chief. And the next step for the ultimate power is to have the position that The Rock has. And that's High Chief. So I think he's going to be on that road to getting to where he needs to go, and Jay and Jim need to figure out how to carve their own road. But with Seth being out, it may change a few things because if they do have a tournament, why not throw Jimmy in there?
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing.
Dominic, I was going to say if Dominic loses the IC title, put Jimmy in that too.
Let him dominate the tag team division again.
I would love that.
I mean, then you could renew the rivalry between them and New Day too.
Yes,
those were some banger matches.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, honestly, that would help to elevate the tag titles on Raw. Like that's been crap.
Yeah,
really. And if you put in that main event spot, man, like it'll make it better. So, yeah, I like that. Stephanie Valkyrie, she won the Crown Jewel Championship. As we kind of expected, her to kind of get the torch passed to her. That's exactly what happened. But I thought it was a good match. Interesting as always to get the interaction with with the champions in between each other and everything. But we thought for sure that Tiffy was going to be building Stephanie Valkyrie, and that's exactly what happened.
Am I the only one that thought the timing was a little bit off during that match?
A little bit.
It seemed like it was a little touch and go there for a minute.
I don't remember.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't awful, but yeah, it was a little bit of it wasn't sloppy. It was just like, oh, okay, all right, slow it down now. Let's focus type of thing, and they got it going.
All right. We also saw Io and Rhea defeat the Kabuki Warriors out there in Australia. I just love this EO and Oscar crap
Yep.
so much. We keep doing this forever.
Now, Asuka is doing the best
Yeah.
work she has ever done in WWE.
Yes.
She's
we
like
could do
a,
this
she's
crap
like a
forever.
little Japanese gangster, man.
Yes.
I'm
pimp
I'm loving,
hand.
yep, I'm loving the next.
The pimp
Yeah,
hand.
don't lie.
And
I'm
let's
loving the weekly
let's give-
episodes of EO's
let's
Freak.
give Kyrie some credit here too. 'Cause
Absolutely,
she's doing
Kyrie.
some excellent work.
Yes,
Absolutely, Kyrie.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
indeed. She's playing
I'm,
perfect
I'm
role.
loving the episodes. I'm loving the episodes of EO's Creek. And when Kyrie gets tired of being
EO's
slapped
Creek.
around by Oscar, yeah, shout out to Dolphin. When she's done with Oscar and she turns on Oscar, I need Kyrie to go solo because her entire main roster run in both stints, it was always with Oscar.
Tag. Yeah.
Like the last time we saw her solo was NXT.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I want to see a solo Kyrie and have her get a chance. Maybe get a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep her
give
away
her,
from
like-
Nia Jax.
Yeah. Give her a mid card feud with somebody, and there's another way to build the women's division.
I'd love to see her with
they got
Lyra.
enough women to make
Yeah.
Yes,
Love to see her with Lyra.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yep.
exactly. Her and Bailey again.
Mhm.
You know, hell, her and Becky. You know, just her and AJ. If AJ wins the Intercontinental Championship, so it's like there's so many women now. It's like Kyrie needs to go solo. She's so good not to be solo like EO and Oscar.
And to me, Kyrie feels like she is so underrated.
Mhm.
It's like she is such a great wrestler.
I agree. She is. John Cena beats AJ Styles in the match where there were a ton of tributes to opponents of their past. Would you guys think about this match? I thought it was excellent, and
Yes.
I love the shout outs
Yeah.
and everything during the match.
I'd like the introduction.
Match.
With what they did for AJ. I thought that was awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
That was match of the excuse me. That was match of the night,
Yep.
and quite possibly match of the weekend if you didn't check out Bound for Glory. With Javon and Leon Slater. That's another match of the year, match of the weekend category. But this match, I picked yesterday's show. I picked Cena and AJ match of the weekend for one reason, and that was the Bray Wyatt tribute. When he hit that Sister Abigail, and then when he hit it, the Fireflies came out like automatically. That had a lot of people in their fields that was watching. So that was, and then him looking up at the sky
Yep.
at Bray, that was the cake for me. So it was
And
that
for
match
somebody-
was a class act.
Yeah, for somebody like John Cena to pay tribute to him, that
Mhm.
just solidifies Bray's career right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It was class, and it was a classic. Because
Absolutely.
I don't think we ever had two guys with the same retirement tour going
Right.
against each other,
Yeah.
Yes.
giving us a 5-star classic. And I'm like, everyone at NXT and everybody on that roster that's younger, take notes
Yep.
because that's how it's done.
Mhm. Absolutely. All right. And Dominic Mysterio possibly gave us one of the best memes of all time in wrestling. After he defended his championship and got his title back. Rusev in the back.
That was hilarious. Nope.
He was like, "Oop, nope."
Bro,
I think that could rank up there with the Homer Simpson meme.
yes, I
Yeah.
died, bro.
Yeah.
I died, bro. Died laughing at this.
It's like, yeah, because everywhere he goes, it's like Jason Voorhees or Mike Myers just
Yeah.
chasing him everywhere he goes,
Yes.
and it's like
Yes,
the kid can't
Not
catch
today,
a break,
Satan.
man. Not today.
yes. And then he cheats during his match by stealing the wrestling bell hammer. He uses it in the match to retain his championship. I'm loving the baby heel run, bro. It's great. Dom is doing
Yeah,
great work.
I'm loving
bro.
Dominic Guerrero.
So I'm just gonna say it now. Dom is a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's already the greatest Mysterio of all time. And he already king of the luchador. So it's like, and he
Yes.
hasn't even touched 25. I don't think.
Right?
Exactly.
I think he
World
has. I don't think he's not even 30.
Freaking goat. All right.
The character, him
And-
and Roman had the same character arc for those 5 years during the pandemic. It was like they both came up together character wise, and it's crazy to see how they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the difference is though that Dom wasn't pushed down our throats and made to hate him. So.
This is
All right, what you guys think about the latest with Bailey and Lara? Lara like getting into the mode of smacking Bailey to get her in this pumped up or whatever.
I think
Get it
Lyra's
right.
figured it out.
Yes.
I thought that was actually a really good twist in Bailey's bipolarism or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And that's all I was saying. I was like, Lyra, know who your friends are. Know their limits. Know what makes them tick. And it's like she got it. She's like slapping. She felt bad for slapping her. Like she thought she was gonna get it. She's like, wait, and then she just like sick him.
So
and
I just
baby
kind of
went
thought
crazy.
about this. So now she's down in NXT hanging out with the crazy chick down there too.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What's
And
her
that
friend?
crazy chick. And that crazy chick is #1 contender. So it's
That's
like,
right.
could we see
Yeah.
a potential call up for Tatum Paxley? Because my theory is Lyra's down there low key recruiting. And what if she brings Tatum Paxley up to the main roster with her and Bailey and has some kind of crazy click?
Yeah. Crazy click. I like it. Too bad I can't get Nikki
Because
Cross.
I'm like,
That's
because
right.
every time I see her on NXT, I'm like, does Lyra realize she's in the middle of like 2 different stories? She has one on Raw, she's on NXT, and they both kind of like cuckoo. So it's like I think she's trying to bring them both together. I would not be surprised Tatum Paxley loses, but yeah, you find on the main roster eventually just easing up in there without notice.
Lyra's the
Yep.
puppet master.
Yep. All right. Let's wrap this thing up by talking about some NXT. I guess give me a takeaway from NXT that you want to talk about here. I'm gonna start off with Matt Cardona being there, looking good.
Yeah.
But I'm loving the interaction on Twitter where Chelsea is like lobbying to get him into her administration and stuff like this, and all that kind of stuff. I'm loving this, and I like to see where it's going to end up going. So
I'm interested. This. Go ahead, Tro.
No, you I'll take the last one.
I'm interested to see where Zarya and Sol Ruka are going to go because they keep teasing it, so it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. I mean, she gave up her spot in the Battle Royal for Zarya.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested to see where this goes.
absolutely.
I like how the reign of terror Dark State has been putting on the past couple of days, from interrupting a banger of a classic with Javon Evans and Leon Slater to pulling up to NXT and destroying the Hardys. So it's clearly they want their tag team titles back. So I'm wondering, are they going to get the titles back from the Hardys? Or that's interesting to see how that goes. And then you still got, Javon and Leon Slater probably teed up against them, and they still got to run that. I hope they run that back because we never got a winner out of that. And the last thing that I'm going to say is, Ricky Saints, we saw you.
Yes,
So
sir.
We saw
that tag team just came back too. So now
OTM,
I'm wondering if them and Dark State are going to collide. That could be like a blood versus Crip type deal.
Really good
Come
point.
on, man. There's enough of that in the world today, man.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, Ricky Saints, you ain't slick. We saw you.
Yeah.
We saw you. We saw those private eyes. We saw what they were gawking at, player.
Yep.
But yeah.
I'm still interested to see when Oba pops up on the main roster here.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, pretty much since he dropped his title. So yeah.
Since he got beat up by Omos too.
I just hope they don't do too much of a character change with him because I actually like his character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see that tweet that Becky Lynch put when Seth got beat down? She was like, "I take 1 week off."
No,
y'all saw that? Yeah, she put a tweet that I was gone for 1 week, and then somebody commented on that tweet. It was Omos. He said, "My services are available."
Oh, hell yeah!
So what if Becky gets? I mean, that's gonna be like what, Alina the Plug, Adam 22 type of situation. If she brings Omos to that equation, I mean, the jokes on that will just fly.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of hoping she does.
that'd be interesting.
Like Seth 22. That's his name, Seth 22.
That'd be interesting.
But yeah, it was
I'll
a good
keep
week.
my eye out on that.
Very, very good week.
Absolutely. Good week of wrestling. You guys be sure to check out Wrestle Dream this weekend. Comes on Saturday, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on all day Saturday.
Yo.
Yep, there's no WWE, so you got college football and AEW.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So
You watch
all right,
2 games
we're
and
gonna see
AEW
you
still beat.
guys. Yep. We're gonna see you guys next week. We'll be talking more wrestling and everything like that. So Kenny Omega, take us home.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.